From inside Tropicana Field in Tampa Bay. Major League Baseball on tap. And starting this one, Nick Martinez. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
And the home opener is underway.
Ball.
Check swing, and he went. Now 1-2. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. There to beat him by an eyelash. Now the number 2 hitter, Stephen Kwan. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
The 1-0. And a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Next offering is downstairs. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ground ball. Donovan for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Back now in Tampa Bay. And on the hill in this one, Gavin Williams. What do you got on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
In the air, right field, Pages. In position, and there's 1 down. Yandy Diaz now. That one pushed foul.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air to left center. And he makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Digging in, Junior Caminero. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right.
Ball, no.
Just missed. Next offering is fouled back. Two down, nobody on. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Here's a 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
He goes down looking. Back here at Tropicana Field, all set for the start of the inning. Willy Adames digs in for the Guardians.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
That's in there, and it's 1-1. Tap foul at the plate.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Clips the outside corner. 0-2. Stays alive. Second inning here, no score. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Two down, base is empty. Kyle Manzardo getting ready to hit. Sliced hard but foul. 0-1. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. Sends it to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Tampa Bay, and stepping in for the Rays, Gunnar Henderson. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Henderson goes 6 feet 3 inches, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Lifted in the air down the left side. Ramirez settles underneath it, and there's one away.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Jonathan Aranda now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Ball one.
Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brendan Donovan.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper. Got him swinging. Back now in Tampa Bay, stepping up for the Guardians, Andy Pages.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
On the ground, right side. And one away in the top of the third. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
Ball outside.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips in the dirt. Got him. That K is his third of the game. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball one. Top of the third, no score. And it stays fair. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order.
Up next for Cleveland.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Grounded out his first time up.
No, that's a ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. And now the catcher for the Rays, Yainer Diaz. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's got a chance. Fielding for the wall as he makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Cedric Mullins now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitter's meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
The 0-2. Swings and misses. Now 2 out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jake Fraley. And that one fouled off.
Ball.
Swings through it for the K. He's notched 4. As we go to the top of the fourth, stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. Foul ball there.
Ball.
That one fouled off. Lined into left center, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
No.
Next one misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Go ahead run at first. Nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Just one of those seen base hits through the infield.
So they turn to their closer, Mason Miller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Willie Adames stands in.
Ball. No.
And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kwan on second. Ramirez on at first with nobody out. That one at triple digits.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
And that'll load the bases.
Up next for
Jackson
Cleveland,
Merrill
the
steps
center
to the plate in a clutch situation.
Merrill.
Strike two.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Bases juiced, no outs. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Got him looking for the strikeout. And that is a big first out. Go ahead run on base. Kyle Manzardo digs in for the Guardians. Golden opportunity right here. And a big swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone.
In there. Got him looking for the K. Huge strikeout there. All loaded up. Andy Pajes will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Inside, just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101. Outside low. Ball 2.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 3.
Next offering misses. Ball 3.
9.
And he asks for time now. Chance to take a breath with the bases loaded. Out towards right center field. And that's the third out. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson. This one in the air, center field. Merrill coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out. Now it's the DH, Yandy Diaz.
Designated hitter,
0 for 1 so
Yandy
far.
Diaz.
Line drive. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 down. Junior Caminero next to hit for the Rays. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He muscles that one out the opposite way. The Rays strike first. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Now up for Tampa Bay, Gunnar Henderson.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Late on that fastball.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Altuve gets him easily, ends the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, we go to the top of the fifth. Rhys Hoskins digs in for the Guardians.
You know, these Guardians need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Triple digits on that last pitch. So digging in, Bo Naylor. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Simpson on the move. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that quickly 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Jose Altuve. Now at the plate. In the air, right field. Fraley really on his horse for it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for the Rays, Jonathan Aranda. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
In the air, right side, Pages under this one. And there's one down. 1 out, man at first. Yainer Diaz next to hit for the Rays.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Here's a 1-1. Aranda over at first with 1 away. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one inside. 3-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. Now up for Tampa Bay, Cedric Mullins. Double play ball to second. To Adames, that's 1. On to first, double play. Back here in Tampa Bay, top of the 6th inning, Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. And that is out of play. Popped up left side. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 2. Nice grab. And they get the out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Willy Adames. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th inning, and stepping in for the Rays, Jake Fraley. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Gets a piece and stays alive. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
the left fielder.
So the Rays batting order turns over, and stepping in is the speedy Chandler Simpson. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. One down. Yandy Diaz, the next to hit. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw to second. On a bounce. Safe. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
And now he looks him back to second. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Safe at second, and he gets back in. One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And that's his second stolen base of the game. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Junior Caminero getting ready to hit. He's already homered in this game. Two outs and a runner at third. The Rays leading on the solo homer. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now in Tampa Bay. We go to the top of the seventh. Jackson Merrill digs in for the Guardians.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Simpson gets under it. He's got it, and there's one down. Now it's going to be Kyle Manzardo.
Number 9, Kyle Manzardo.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that puts the tying run on base.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now it's going to be Andy Pajes. Here comes the 0-1. Just missed. With a single base runner because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
The Rays holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And to go ahead. Run is on base. Ryan Baker will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 on, 1 out. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
That's in for a strike.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. Adios, pelota. A 3-run shot, and they jump in front in the 7th. It's 3-1. Bo Naylor will hit next. Outside with a breaking ball. And Naylor swings through that one.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 in this one.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
2 down, nobody on. In the air on the infield. And that is that. Back here at Tropicana. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Tim Herron.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Well, these Rays, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Henderson checks his swing, appeal to third, no swing. And a 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Oh, great stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Hit in the air left field. Kwan on his way over. And a couple of quick outs. Stepping in, Brendan Donovan.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He needs to throw that breaking ball with just a little more conviction to get the swing and miss.
Caught him looking for the K. Back here in Tampa Bay, we go to the 8th. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians.
Ball outside.
Baker, in his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, and he works in a slider.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's Jose Ramirez. 1 for 3. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 0-2. Back foot slider struck him out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for Cleveland, Willy Adames.
No, off the plate.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. And he's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra.
So a lefty out of the pen, Ian Seymour.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Manzardo. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Bottom of the 8th. And
now pitching for Cleveland, number 52, attack. Best ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on,
Ball
keep
one.
the line moving, and manufacture at least one run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
One down. And stepping in for the Rays, Cedric Mullins.
The center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
Tap foul at the plate. If you're looking for a strike thrower, this is your guy. Doesn't matter what era of baseball you're talking about. You want someone that's going to throw strikes, and he's your man. Merrill under it. And there's 2 away. So, Chris, does the offense dial up the aggressiveness against him? What is the approach exactly?
Well, there is confidence that, hey, I'm going to get a pitch to hit during the at-bat. There's some guys where you're thinking, maybe I get 1 pitch to hit. It's something that I have a chance to turn around. With this guy, you're going to get 2, maybe 3. It's just a matter of, can you capitalize?
And that'll do it. All set to start the 9th in this one. Stepping up for the Guardians, Andy Pages. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. And here is Hoskins. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. That's inside. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2-2. And that one missing low.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bo Naylor. Towards first, Aranda. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Chandler Simpson.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. And it falls. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a
Run around the move. It's a pitch out. To second, but he beats the throw. Safe. Man at second.
Ball.
Right through there for a strike. Pitch out, but no action. The 3-1. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And stepping in for the Rays. Junior Caminero. Pitching change here, Colin Holderman. Inside, ball one. Yeah, that's fouled off. The tying run at the plate. That's inside. 2-1.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Big spot, and up steps Gunnar Henderson. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball one.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. The Guardians trying to close out a 3-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Oh, he hit him.
That got him. Take
And
first.
that got him pretty flush.
Up next to the Rays.
Now up for Tampa Bay, Jonathan Aranda. Fouls away the first offering.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Swings and misses. 0-2 now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill settles under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Runner from third into score. And they cut the lead to 2. So it's their last chance in this one. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brendan Donovan. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Line drive, that's a base hit. Here comes the runner. Relay throw home, safe. It's 4-3.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Diaz swings through it for strike one.
That's
Check
a check.
swing.
Did he
Now we'll look
swing?
down to first. No, he held up. The Guardians trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt, blocked. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Holderman is just one strike away. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. In to score from third. Heading for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Rays walk it off 5-4. Close one here.